They say your life is shaped not just by what you do, but by what you think. Because your thoughts are architects. They design the walls of your possibilities. They sketch the ceilings of your limits. And the truth is this: if you want to change your life, you must first change your thinking. This isn't just philosophy, it's a story that might look a lot like yours. David was 28 years old, living in Phoenix, Arizona. On paper, his life looked fine. A decent job at a tech support call center. A small apartment he could afford. Friends he saw once in a while. But inside, David was suffocating. Every morning, he woke up with the same thought: nothing ever changes. I'll always be stuck here. And because that was the thought he believed, it became his reality. At work, David answered phones with a fake smile, while his mind repeated, "This isn't going anywhere. You'll never do better." When friends invited him out, he said no, whispering to himself, "They don't really want me there anyway." When he thought about applying for better jobs, his inner voice sneered, "Why bother? You'll just get rejected." And slowly, David's thoughts built a prison around him. A prison with invisible bars. He wasn't trapped by his circumstances. He was trapped by his thinking. One night, David sat on his couch, the glow of Netflix lighting his tired eyes. He glanced at the clock. Midnight. Another day gone. And then, almost like an echo, he heard his dad's voice from years ago. "Son, be careful how you talk to yourself. You're always listening." David grabbed an old notebook and scribbled the words. What if I'm the problem? It hurt to write, but it also felt like truth. Because maybe it wasn't the world keeping him small. Maybe it was his own thinking. The next weekend, David went to visit his Aunt Maria, a retired school counselor. Over tea, he confessed, "I feel stuck. Nothing changes. I can't see a way out." Maria leaned forward, her voice calm but firm. "David, your thoughts are seeds. If you plant weeds, don't be surprised when your garden looks hopeless. But if you plant possibility, even in small ways, your life will bloom. You don't need a new job first. You need a new mindset first. Change your thinking, and you'll change your life." Those words hit like a lightning bolt. The next morning, David decided to test it. And day one, instead of saying, "I hate this job," he told himself, "This job is teaching me patience and problem solving." At day three, when he caught himself thinking, "I'll never get fit," he rephrased it, "I'm learning to take care of my body." Then he walked for 20 minutes. Day 7, he wrote 3 affirmations on sticky notes. "I'm capable. I'm growing. I'm worthy of better." He stuck them on his bathroom mirror. First, it felt fake, forced, silly, but slowly, his brain began to believe what his mouth was saying. His shoulders felt lighter. His mornings felt brighter. His life, though the same on the outside, began to feel different inside. 2 months later, David's manager asked him to train a group of new hires. The old David would have thought, "Why me? I'm not good enough." But the new David caught the thought and reframed it. "This is a chance to grow. I can do this." Nervous but determined, he stepped into the small training room. His hands shook. His voice cracked at first, but he kept going. By the end, one of the trainees said, "You're actually really good at explaining things. You made it simple." That night, David sat in his car, staring at the steering wheel, tears filling his eyes. For the first time, he realized, changing my thinking really is changing my life. And maybe that's where you pause too. If this moment hit you, comment one word, thought. It's a quiet reminder to yourself and to someone else reading that what you think shapes what you live. David kept practicing. He started reading books on personal growth during lunch breaks. He applied for a team lead role he once thought was impossible and got it. He joined a local gym, telling himself, "Every rep is proof I'm stronger than my excuses." And every new action was born from a new thought. His life didn't transform overnight, but with each reframe, with each new belief, the bars of his mental prison dissolved. So maybe you've been where David was, stuck, defeated, talking yourself out of the very life you want. If so, here's the truth. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. Change the script in your mind, and you'll change the story of your life. Here are 3 steps you can start with today. 1. Catch it, notice the negative thought. Write it down. 2. Challenge it, ask, is this absolutely true? Or is it fear pretending to be truth? 3. Change it, reframe it into a possibility, even if it's small. Do this daily, because your thoughts aren't just background noise. They are building your future. So friend, what's the thought that's been holding you back? What would your life look like if you changed it? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if David's story reminded you that when you change your thinking, you change your life, hit like, subscribe for more daily stories, and share this with someone who needs it. Because your greatest transformation doesn't begin with a new year, or a new job, or a new city. It begins with a new thought.